Alright guys, let's start with this video and make sure you get comfortable because this video is gonna be long. I'm talking long, probably over 10-15 minutes, let's say. But get your soda, get your beer, get whatever you wanna take and make sure you're comfortable. We have a lot of information to share with you today about the M3 impact with all these questions. And these questions from Heath Watkins, it did hit the spot. And guys, this is what you want to know with the questions that he posed. This is what you need to know, okay? So let's start with the first one. How do you rate compare it to a lower cost rifle? So let's start comparing this to the Avenger. Let's use the Avenger. So the Airgun 3 Avenger, when it came out, you guys know it hit the market. Boom, it punched the market. And the reason why is because you have a regulator, you have a trigger adjustments, you have outside valve that you can adjust your regulator from the outside. Let's say outside screw, whatever it's called, so you can adjust it from the outside. And hammer spring adjustments, and super light, affordable, and it gives you good amount of shots per field. Depends. That's how you set your regulator and your hammer spring. Eco mode, standard mode, whatever you want to call them, and the high power. And it gives you a lot. It gives you a lot for the money. But that rifle, it does make mistakes. I don't say that by myself. You can see videos from Ted Holdover, and he posts a video. I remember like 2 years ago when that thing came out, the Avenger, and he was testing the 25 caliber, I believe, and he mentioned it. That's the thing about this rifle. It does make one or two mistakes. You know, when you're shooting in a long distance, you can see that. This thing pretty much don't make mistakes. It's not perfect, but it don't make mistakes. But let's say you see a lot of videos out there of people with the M3 or any impacts shooting. And when I'm talking any people, you see those big guys, you know what I'm talking about? Those big guys shooting at 250 yards, birds. And to hit a bird at 250 yards, this is purpose like this, it's hard. You gotta be good. You gotta have a good setup with the scope. You need to know super good your rifle, how it works, the pressures, the velocities that you're gonna be shooting, pellet you're shooting. There's a lot involved to do that. It's not gonna be out of the box doing that. Especially mine is a 600 millimeter standard barrel. It's not the 700 or 800, and it's not the one for a slug. It's not a slug barrel. So it's a 22 caliber too. And guys, I want to tell you, this is nothing that you can compare to the M3. You know, there's pretty much nothing at $300 right now that you can compare. Super close. Now, there's an air rifle that I reviewed a couple days ago, and it's the M16A from Artemis, and that rifle is close in, in accuracy out of the box. And when I said that, it was shooting pretty close to the impact at 100 yards out of the box. No trigger adjustments, no regulator adjustments, no spring adjustments. It's just out of the box. It was shooting just like that. Now I'm gonna be working with this rifle. I'm gonna put a bottle, and I forgot to mention that the bottle on that rifle, it can be removed without pressurized the air bottle. You just twist it and you hear that the burst of air coming out, and then you just put another one and you can keep going doing your hunting. But guys, that rifle gives you a lot of shots per field. 100, 105, 110 shots per field on 840, 850, 170 feet per second. That's more than good with that JSB 18s. But talking about this one, guys, the Artemis is accurate, similar to this in 100 yards or less. Maybe you can shoot a little more than that, but this thing is not gonna be compared to that. Okay, the Avenger, pretty much same way. Okay, less chest per field, less stuff. And the thing is, this rifle is very, very useful and very simple to adjust. You know, you got this adjust knob over here for the power. You got this one over here. You can adjust the regulators on the bottom. This one have 2 regulators. It got the power plenum on the back. This one is a power block. It's a lot of stuff that you can do with this rifle, you know, without taking it apart. There's a lot of things that you can adjust from this rifle. And that's why, you know, this is not going to be compared to the Avenger or any of those, because those you need to take, sometimes you need to take the stock to adjust the hammer spring, and then it's not precise. You gotta have tools to do it right every time, and there's many things you need to do for get it shooting close to this. And I said again, the M16 and accuracy wise is close. Shot count, kind of close, but it's never gonna be like a $3,000, $2,000 airgun. It's not gonna be like that. Okay, so let's go to the second question. And guys, I told you this is gonna be a long video. Is it good? Has a price difference over something else? Okay, that's a great question. I don't like to deal personally, me, with any electric triggers, any electric system that can control the airgun. And the reason why is because before airguns, I used to play paintball when I was a kid. And I remember I got one of those Spider paintball gun, and it was electric. And the problem was, every time you're playing, if you press the wrong button when you're moving around, you do something, it will change the configuration, the settings. And then I don't like that. Even though when the battery was dying on you, it was a pain in the head. You're out of the field playing, and then boop, the battery died. So I don't like any electric stuff, personally, me. And the only thing that I can mention right now, which is an air rifle and is great, is the Delta Wolf and from Daystate. But between, if I had the same money, because the Daystate costs more than the Impact, if I have the same money for buying the Daystate and this, I will buy this. You know, if I have to choose from one of them. Now, that, you know, is expensive airgun that is not affordable. You know, it's nothing to do with affordable things. Everything on this airgun is expensive. Bottle replacements, anything is expensive. Okay, so keep that in mind. How is the reliability? That's the third question from him. And guys, that's something that I like from this airgun. There's many parts out there. Many dealers have parts from it. If you have some problems, you can replace. Or let's say you want to put something different, you want to change something, you can just reach over many dealers, you guys know already the names, and they can send you the part after you buy. So for that side, it's great. Next question is the number 4. Will you buy again? And that's a great question, and that's personally on me. That question came from hate, but it touched my heart. And here's the thing. The purpose why I bought this airgun, the M3, is because I want something pretty much top of the line. How can you talk about a Ferrari when you don't own one? How can you compare a Ferrari to a Toyota when you've never been in one Ferrari? Or you don't own one. You don't have that experience if you can handle one of those. So that's the same thing that I'm doing here. So I haven't reviewed this. I don't feel to review it. And the reason why is because it's expensive. It doesn't go with me affordable airguns on this website. And I have a lot of guys asking me, Manny, can you review it? Can you review it? If I have at least, let's say a challenge, 25 thumbs up for a review on the entry impact, I'll do it for you guys. But if not, I don't need to, because this is too expensive for the people who's looking for something affordable. Okay, keep that in mind. So if I'm gonna buy this Airgun for pest control, 40, 50 yards, let's say 100 yards, I'm not gonna go with that. Because if I don't go into a competition either, I don't go with that. I will go, guys, with a Crow or the Artemis M16A, which is awesome. Rifle for the price is way better than the others on the same price. It give you tons of shot per field. And now I'm working to have a carbon fiber bottle on the way from Airgun Archery Fun, Canada. I'm gonna drop the link down here in the description. So I'm gonna see how that turns. Okay, so it's many things that you can do with that rifle. It's also adjustable too. You gotta take it apart to adjust, but it does work. And I won't buy this again if that was gonna be my only rifle for do some pest control and 50 or between 100 yards and down. And the last one, show it, compare it to the Avenger. So remember what I said about the Ferrari? I don't own a Ferrari. Okay, that's the same thing over here. I don't own an Avenger, but I help a guy with the Avenger. And the Avenger is the rifle I already talked about that is not gonna be compared to this $2,000 rifle. And I mentioned that already in the first question. And guys, it's many things again that you can do with this, and there's many things that you can do with the Avenger, but you're gonna push this rifle to the limit, and then you gotta avoid the warranty. That's the last thing that I want to tell you. You know, the warranty. You gotta worry about the warranty when you buy something. All right. So compared to the Avenger, it's pretty much close to accurate, not super close. No, it can be accurate. Has this? No, it can be accurate. You know, at some point you can say it's shooting good. You know, you can trust that rifle. Let's say for 75 yards. I helped this guy to set up his rifle. He's one of my neighbors, and he wanted for slugs, and I help him out in the range, and the farthest that we can shoot great, it was 75, 80 yards with his Avenger. And then later on, he bought from somewhere, I don't want to mention, this adapter to make his rifle bottle, you know, with a body bottle. Let's say a carbon fiber. So he ordered a carbon fiber bottle. He bought that part. He put it in, and I think it was his fail. He cross-threaded the rifle, the bottle. I'm sorry. He cross-threaded the bottle, and that thing explodes, and he lost two of his fingers. One is halfway, and the other one is completely gone. And no much idea how that happened. He was in the hospital for a few days to make sure everything is fine with him, because he's a diabetic guy. He got diabetes, and they gotta take care of him pretty well before they release him back. They send him back home. But you know, and that's the last thing that I want to tell you guys. When you order an air rifle and you start doing those kind of conversions, please make sure you're doing the safe way. If you don't know how to do it, take it to somebody. Pay extra bucks for it, but it's worth it. Remember, you're risking your life for those kind of stuff, so I don't recommend it to do it yourself if you don't have enough experience. It's easy to see a tutorial on Facebook or YouTube, but sometimes those guys on the tutorial, they miss stuff. You know, we're human making videos. We're not a machine making videos. So we can't forget about something. And, you know, you gotta be careful there. For you, little ones around you, the people who you really love. Whatever is around you that you love, your dog, your mother-in-law, let's say, or somebody, whatever you love, and make sure it's safe on what you're doing. Guys, I think I covered everything. Once again, This rifle, I like it. I haven't have a lot of time with it to shoot at long range. I got a couple shots in 100 yards, and he did good, very, very good. And I'm talking about when I said those shots, it was pest control with it, using the part and the 008. But guys, thank you for watching. We got more coming up. Before you guys go anywhere, we have another review coming up, and it's right here. And this is the Artemis, the Diana Bandit 25 caliber with now the long barrel. And I haven't done anything to this pistol yet. It's just throw a new barrel on it. I haven't adjust hammer, trigger or nothing. It's just from factory. So it's gonna be a short video, but I want to show you how it shoots with this barrel and his suppressor. I put carbon fiber on the suppressor because it looks cool, but you know, it looks pretty good. And guys, this is stupid accurate. All right, so guys, thank you for watching. Stay tuned. We have new projects going on. I see a lot of you guys subscribe already. I really appreciate. That's a shared project. It's not only myself in there. That's a project that a couple friends are doing. I'm editing for them. And guys, there's a lot going on. Please subscribe. Flying Pellets. Guys, thank you for watching, and see you in the next one.